Hello everyone, welcome back to Today News K-Wave channel. Jungkook's name is once again in the spotlight. His every move, every facial expression, and every small interaction caught on camera always triggers a big reaction from fans. This time, the spotlight fell on Jungkook's attitude toward Jimin in a moment that instantly went viral on social media. Jimin's relaxed and confident appearance, dubbed Bikini Jimin by fans for his light and playful fashion style, has reignited a long discussion about the unique dynamic between the two BTS members. For ARMY, Jungkook and Jimin's relationship is nothing new. Since their debut, the two have been known for their strong chemistry, both on stage and off-screen. But what made this moment feel different was the way Jungkook showed his affection. Not through big words or exaggerated gestures, but through small, genuine reactions. An accidental glance, a faint, spontaneous smile, and body language that seemed to convey that he was truly paying attention to Jimin at that moment. Jimin's appearance itself exuded an aura of freedom and comfort with himself. He seemed to be enjoying the moment carefree, showing his relaxed yet charismatic side. This is where fans began to observe how Jungkook reacted. Instead of acting casual, Jungkook appeared more focused, as if he didn't want to miss a single detail. This attitude immediately sparked speculation and enthusiasm, as many fans know Jungkook is someone who struggles to hide his feelings through facial expressions. Social media was filled with video clips and screenshots that were analyzed repeatedly. Fans compared Jungkook's reactions across various occasions and found a common pattern. Every time Jimin appeared confident and took center stage, Jungkook seemed to respond consistently. This led many to believe that what they were seeing wasn't just a coincidence. There was a palpable emotional closeness, even though it was never explicitly expressed. Interestingly, this enthusiasm wasn't just coming from longtime fans. Many new fans were drawn into the discussion, curious about the long history of Jungkook and Jimin's interactions. They began retracing past moments, from rehearsals and concerts to casual broadcasts, and discovered that this dynamic had been building for a long time. This latest moment was just a small spark that reignited the flame of discussion that never truly died down. Jungkook's protective and caring demeanor also became a hot topic. Some fans noted that he always showed special care for Jimin, whether it was making sure Jimin was comfortable or simply offering support through his presence. In the spotlight-filled entertainment world, small gestures like this felt especially meaningful. They showed a warm and human side of Jungkook, far from the perfect idol image often portrayed on stage. Fan reactions varied, but the majority agreed that this moment was sweet and enjoyable to watch. Many expressed happiness at seeing the two idols remaining true to themselves, comfortable with each other, and unafraid to show intimacy. For ARMY, the happiness of the BTS members is always a priority, and seeing Jungkook and Jimin enjoying their own moments brought a special warmth. Jungkook's return to the spotlight through this moment also reminded the public of his natural charm. He doesn't need to do anything over the top to capture attention. Simple gestures, honest reactions, and genuine interactions are enough to make his name a hot topic again. Coupled with Jimin's presence, who always brings positive energy, this combination feels like a magnet that's hard to ignore. Ultimately, the Bikini Jimin moment and Jungkook's attitude toward her are a testament to the strength of the bond they've built over the years. Whether it's a deep friendship, natural chemistry, or simply the comfort of two people understanding each other, everyone is free to interpret it in their own way. What's clear is that this moment successfully brought joy, lively discussion, and a sense of community among fans. Jungkook shined again, Jimin captivated again, and ARMY were reminded why they fell in love with BTS in the first place. In a world that's constantly moving, it's small moments like these that make everything feel closer and more meaningful. The spotlight that returned to Jungkook through this moment also sparked a broader discussion about how idols express themselves in public. In an industry full of unwritten rules, every small reaction is often read in great detail. But that's precisely where Jungkook's uniqueness lies. He often appears as he is, letting his emotions flow without excessive filtering. When Jimin appears with a cheerful and confident aura, Jungkook's responses feel natural, as if oblivious to the millions of eyes watching. For many fans, this kind of honesty is what makes Jungkook feel relatable, even at the peak of his popularity. This moment also demonstrates how Jimin has a profound influence on the atmosphere around him. The energy he brings often changes the dynamic of the room, making those around him smile and feel comfortable. Jungkook, known for being sensitive to atmosphere, seems to respond to that energy in his own way. The reaction he elicits isn't just visual admiration, but a deeper sense of attention, as if he's truly present in the moment. This is what makes fans feel there's something special about their interactions. Over time, fans have come to realize that Jungkook and Jimin's dynamic is never forced. It grows organically, formed from long shared experiences, grueling training, world tours, and even small, unplanned moments. This kind of relationship can rarely be completely hidden, as it's reflected in how people react spontaneously. That's why, whenever cameras capture a simple moment between them, the public reaction is always overwhelming. There's a sense of familiarity that makes fans feel like they're witnessing a story they've been following for years. The fans' enthusiasm this time also demonstrates the strong emotional bond between BTS and ARMY. Many feel that this moment isn't just about Jungkook and Jimin, but about their shared journey. Fans have grown with their music, learned to recognize each member's personality, and are finally able to read small gestures that others might miss. When Jungkook shows concern for Jimin, for ARMY, it feels like a continuation of a long, familiar story. Interestingly, the reactions aren't always sensational. Many fans emphasize the importance of respecting the members' comfort and happiness. They enjoy this moment as something warm and joyful, without overly labeling it. This mature attitude shows how the fandom is also evolving, learning to balance enthusiasm with respect. In this context, Jungkook and Jimin symbolize a healthy working relationship and friendship in the entertainment industry. Jungkook's return to the spotlight through this small moment also proves that true charisma doesn't always come from a grand stage or a grand concept. Sometimes, a single, honest reaction is enough to make the world take notice again. The way Jungkook smiles, the way he looks away, or the way he lingers near Jimin without saying much all convey a powerful message. A message of comfort, trust, and genuine closeness. For Jimin, this moment further affirms his position as someone who always manages to captivate effortlessly. The confidence he displays feels genuine, born of self-acceptance. When someone is comfortable with themselves, others tend to respond with the same energy. Jungkook, as someone who has known Jimin for a long time, seems to pick up on that energy quickly. This is what makes their interaction feel so natural and relatable to the public. The discussions that have emerged on social media have evolved into a more reflective one. Many have discussed the importance of having someone who makes us feel safe to be ourselves. In this context, Jungkook and Jimin are often held up as an example of how a relationship built on mutual understanding can seem so strong, even without the need for extensive explanation. The Bikini Jimin moment is just one of many small pieces of evidence that demonstrate this dynamic. Ultimately, this spotlight reminds the public that beyond their superstar status, Jungkook and Jimin are still human beings with real emotions and relationships. They laugh, support each other, and share simple moments like anyone else. It's precisely this side of them that makes them so beloved. When Jungkook once again becomes a topic of conversation for his honest attitude, and Jimin once again captivates with his warm presence, fans around the world feel again why BTS will always hold a special place in their hearts. This moment may be fleeting, replaced by other news and highlights, but the impression it left will live on in fans' memories. A reminder that beauty often lies in the small things, in fleeting glances, in unintentional smiles. Jungkook is back in the spotlight, Jimin is shining again, and together they once again create stories that bring smiles to many. Thank you for watching until the end. If you also felt how special this moment between Jungkook and Jimin was, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments section. I'm curious, which part made you smile or feel the most nervous? Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with your fellow ARMYs, and subscribe so you don't miss other interesting moments. See you in the next video. Keep supporting BTS in a positive way, and see you again, Purple Heart.